Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to our next episode of the Road to Glory career mode. We are probably only this episode and next episode away from finishing off this season. It looks like promotion and the championship is firmly in our grasps. Of course, you've not seen last episode, it was immense. It was amazing. It was a real tour de force. I can't believe what happened, and if you don't know what happened, you have to go back and check it out. But since the last time I saw you, we have drawn 0-0 with Rochdale. We won 1-0 away at Southend. Got a 1-0 win against Bradford before a 1-1 draw against Birmingham. This episode we'll play Bristol Rovers, we'll play Charlton Athletic, and we'll play Burton Albion. And that will leave us with just 2, 4, 5 games left of the season. We're really narrowing down this now. We've won the league. I mean, look, if we look at it, look. We are 9 points at the top of the table with 8 games left. So it should be really in our grasps very, very soon. Anyway, first of all, we have got a game at home against Bristol Rovers. Let's go. So we're going to go for Team A in this one. So we've got Leighton in goal, Vargas, Chalobah, Mai, Bisek, Latomba. Christiansen and Dabo with Kubo, Arp and Amaya as the front three. So actually, let's change things up a little bit. Let's we can afford to mess around a bit. Let's give Pino a start in place of Amaya. Let's give Bailey a start in place of Dabo. Let's give Azanari a start in place of Kubo. We're able to do this now. We're able to give these people the opportunities, aren't we? So on Ampadu and Cooper both went international duty. Josh Marger should be on the bench for this one, actually. I don't know why he's not, actually. Let's put Josh Marger on the bench then. Alright, we happy with that? Actually, let's change one more for this. Put Pino at right back. And then we'll play Josh Marger up front. Oh, that's the wrong one. Josh Marger, there we go. So we're going to go Leighton, Vargas, Chalobah, Mai, Bisek, Pino, Christiansen, Bailly, Azanari, Arp and Marger. That is a very, very strong team. Should be easy enough just to roll straight over Bristol Rovers. Christiansen, Marger, finds Arp. Arp! He puts it in the back of the net. I knew I had a bit more of a chance of Arp than the other strikers. I mean, most of the other strikers I wouldn't have taken that shot from that angle. It was a bit difficult, wasn't it? But Arp, at his rating, I just knew that he would have enough in his locker to hit it. You know, I probably could have took another touch, to be honest. If you're right in the top corner, it goes. And Yamfet Arp. Only his second goal, though, so far in the league. Hasn't really found his shooting boots as yet, but as he settles into the team, I think next season's going to be his big year. As he settles into the team more, he's just going to get better and better, isn't he? Here we go. We're going to switch over for Dabo, because both of them have got terrible staminas and can't last half a game. Right, 49 minutes in. It's 1-0. Oh! Wow! You can't get much luckier than that, can you? Wow, wow, wow. What a hit that was. Azanari finds Dabo. Dabo, there we go. Fresh off Bristol Rovers, having a massive opportunity to get the equaliser. We go right up the other end and we make it 2-0. A goal from Dabo. I think PJ Toby gets a lot of goals from Dabo. We don't necessarily get as many. I mean, we play him probably a bit more as a defensive player than anything else. Which may be why that's the case. But, yeah, good lad. I mean, look at this run by Dabo. He just saw the space and plowed straight into it. It was just going to be easy from there on to put it into the back of the net, wasn't it? And there we go. 2-0 lead here for MK Dons over Bristol Rovers. Corner, what? Gotta get that out. Nice punch by Leighton. And it comes as far as their man. Saved by Leighton once again. Leighton's been outstanding the past few games. He has to continue it on here today to keep a hold of his clean sheet. I mean, that game in the last episode against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final was immense. He just gets better and better, doesn't he? Deserves his clean sheet again, just tipping it out. Referee blows his whistle, and there's the full-time whistle. It's 2-0 victory here against Bristol Rovers. They definitely firmed up a bit in the second half. Became very, very difficult to break down. But we did it. We did it. We got the 2-0 victory. That's all that matters. We deserved it. I mean, 9 shots to their 8. 4 on target to their 3 on target. We're just taking our opportunities, and that's what you get from having really good strikers. Right, let's go straight into our next game. Okay, so we've got some news here. Chi Young-woo wants to cancel his contract unless he's brought up to the main squad. Well, let's give it a day or two because we're going to hit the monthly update. Here we go. So our monthly reports. So Laurent Bernard looks pretty set where he is. 16-year-old, 54 current, 81 to 87 potential. Yu Rongchai, 81 to 87 potential centre back, not too bad. Ding Zhang Jiang, 85 to 94 centre midfielder. That's fantastic. We're definitely going to have to bring him up in the summer. This is the guy who wants to come up now, Chi Young-woo. Can I actually bring him up now because we ain't got any money. I can promote him to the senior squad. He's got a value of 160k, so even if we don't really want him anymore, we can get him up to a 60. We can see how good he is. Might as well bring him up. Why not? We've got a bit of money. Right, Teiko Loire, 71 to 85. Robert Anderson, 76 to 90. Oliver Ziegler, 82 to 88. Oscar Magnusson, 79 to 87. That's pretty good. I mean, you can do with another goalkeeper. And Babacar Faye, 75 to 83. Looks like he's probably going to be gone. So, yeah, you're fantastic. So these two are definitely ones that will come up. As will Yu Rongchai. And potentially the goalkeeper as well, actually. 79. And Ziegler. So we've got a nice chunk of players to come up in the summer. Be pretty good. Goebbels is happy about playing. And we've had an offer retracted for Latomba. But we'll look at that in the summer a bit more. Right. We have a game now against Charlton Athletic. We're going to go with... Ooh. Why are those two players knackered? Well, we're going to go with Team B. Let's see how we get on against Charlton. I think we're going to have to change a couple of players ourselves, aren't we? Those two knackered centre-backs. Who do we have to bring in? That's B second, Chalaba. They must have played a bit in the last game. So let's play Latomba here. Then we just need one other, which are probably going to be Cooper. But as Cooper... Yeah, Cooper is available. There we go. Cooper comes in. He plays for Chalaba. Is Chong back available now? No, Chong's still injured. We do have Wu, actually. Should we just play Wu? God, screw it. Why not? Let's play Wu. The new Chinese centre bed. Also, give one of our younger players a chance. Romero again. Oh, Chai's up to 61 now. Let's give Romero another chance. He's 57. We want to get him up to a 60 as soon as we can. Let's play him in place of Cochrane, who's leaving in the summer anyway, Cochrane. So we're going to have to try and build one of these other midfielders up as much as we can. We've got the Chinese lad, though. He's pretty good, isn't he? Might have to bring him up then, actually. We'll bring him up very soon, actually. Might wait till the end of the season. I don't know. Anyway, this is the team we're going with then. So Dufy in goal. Vajnaman, Latomba, Wu, Kabak, and Apaya. Romero and Tonali with Claude Maurice, Goebbels, and De Graaf. De Graaf's finally back after his injury. Let's go. Oh, that was terrible play. Really, really bad start to this game. Really disappointed with how this has gone so far. Apparently we cannot update save data for WWE 2K19. Well, that's very relevant in the middle of a Road to Glory file, isn't it? So many dodgy bounces and unlucky stuff here. I mean, that was just shocking. Shocking. It really was. Big deflection off number 3. Into the back of the net it goes. There we go. We're 1-0 down. Very early on then against Charlton Athletic. But there's still a lot of time left to win this one. Diouf. Wu. Finds Tonali. Here's Goebbels. Oh, Goebbels, great ball into Claude Maurice. I had to be very, very careful then, didn't I? I weren't 100% sure. I had to tramp it. But there we go. We get the goal. It's De Graaf with the goal. Assisted by Claude Maurice. Pulled the keeper away. Then just tapped it into the space. So De Graaf had an open goal to tap it into. And there we go. There's the 1-1. It's been such a difficult game. That's our first proper attack, really. What a ball by Goebbels, though. Finds Claude Maurice. And then Claude Maurice taps it into the path of De Graaf, who's been away with injury for a while. Made his return in the last match as a substitute. Getting his first start here in quite some time. About 2 months, I think, actually. And gets the goal. The most valuable player in our squad now as well, actually, De Graaf. And his 10th goal of the season. Beautiful. Pretty a top goal scorer, I reckon. There's Kabak. Forward finding a Paya. Great ball into the middle. Goebbels! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we're playing right midfielders instead of right backs. Because that was a cracking, cracking cross. I mean, we get some good work from him as a... we get some good work from the wing backs. But just the because it's such an attacking position, this wing-back role, it's a bit like Man United. We've really got Antonio Valencia and Ashley Young, our attacking right midfielder and left midfielder, playing as wing-backs. It's working fantastically well, and Apaya, with the amount of pace that he's got, really suits that role very well. And of course, he hasn't got an amazing potential, Apaya, only 80, but puts it right on a tee there for Goebbels, who smashes it home. His 6th goal of the season, which isn't too bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, he should be getting a lot more than that, to be honest with you, but... he's had a tricky season so far, and we'll have to wait and see what happens when we go through the squad review next episode. Maybe Goebbels is going to make it 7 of the season now. Oh, off the bar! Vajdaman gets a save as well. Claude Maurice finds a pie, his Tonali. Space out wide for Vajdaman. Finds Romero. Back to Vajdaman, ball into the middle. Oh, it's a Paya this time. Wow, second half begins just as the first half ended. But this time with a Paya, instead of getting the assist, this time gets the goal. That's really good for him from right back, that is. He's getting very aggressive. Great ball in by Vajdaman. Paya just found it on the volley. It wasn't the best volley in the way. He did well to keep it low, don't get me wrong, but he did put it centre of the goal. Keeper probably should have got a bit better. But either way, it is a goal. And that makes it 3-1. I was worried about this game. We really struggled for the first half an hour. But as soon as we got the equaliser, the game just really changed in our favour. And Arvin Apaya, who was a backup player at the beginning of this season, we brought him just because we had a few quid left over, has really started to prove how good he can be in that right back position. And poor passing again by Charlton. They've given it away twice now. Goebbels pokes it through his offside though. Oh, almost stole it in a very advanced position though. Oh my god, how the earth. There was 5 players stood around that bloody Charlton plane. He still squeezed it through. And that makes it 3-2. Hopefully he's not stinging this toe, you know. I mean, we've had a couple of opportunities that I've wasted trying to be cocky. And look at how did he get out of that? And that was a great finish, to be honest. You were right in the top corner. And that makes it 3-2 in this game. We need to hold on if we can. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're 9 points at the top of the table. I don't think anyone's going to catch us at this rate with only 8 games left. But I don't want it to be too difficult. Let's not put too much excitement into this that we don't need to. We've already had our excitement for the season, that game against Liverpool. Taylor's on the ball. Oh my god. Hang on a minute. This could have a bit of a twist in the tail. Oh my god. I've thrown away a 3-1 lead. I've thrown away a 3-1 freaking lead. Ah! What an absolute bugger. Ugh. Can't believe it. I cannot believe that. We've had some great opportunities in this game. We came from 1-0 down to go 3-1 up. And we've conceded 2 goals to go 3-2 down. How disappointing is that? Really, really disappointing. There we go. Swings. Oh my god, what's happened here? the hell did... What? What happened? I don't know what happened, but either way the game's finished. There we go. 3-3 draw. Disappointing to throw that away, to be honest. Apaya, though, does get the man of the match for 9.3 rating. Goals for Gwebel, De Graaf, and Apaya. And assists for Apaya, Vajdaman, and Claude Maurice. So there we go. Disappointing. Is that the second match or the third match of the episode? I can't remember now. I literally can't remember. I think that was the second match of the episode. We've got one more match left. Let's crack straight into it. So we're going to go with this team, but unfortunately there's some tiredness once again in the players. So I'm going to try and see what I can do. I mean, James looks like he's in a good situation. James should be in the team. I think we took him out for Cooper. I mean, McDonald is looking pretty good, so he can go in place of Dabo. Is there anyone on the left we can use? Not really got Latomba's on the bench. He's a bit tired. I mean, Edwards. Okay, Edwards can come in here, and then we'll switch Aaron's onto that side. Christiansen will bring you out. What should we bring in? Should try. He's only 49 rated, isn't he? But we need to rest a few players. Let's bring you up onto the bench. Azanari, do you want a game? You don't really help, can you, really? I think that'll do for now. We're really struggling, aren't we? I think I don't know. They were just struggling with fitness. I think we should build our squad up a little bit in the summer. Maybe bring a few more of those younger players in from the academy, and obviously buy a few more as well. Anyway, this is the team we're going for away against Burton Albion. Aarons, Ampadu, James, Cooper, and Edwards just in front of Leighton, with Griffiths and McDonald in the middle. Kubo, Arp, and Amaya up front. Let's go. McDonald, Griffiths, great ball, finding Aarons, who's got lots of space to run into. Finds Kubo. Arp, boom, smashes it into the back of the net. Yen Fiat Arp really showing why he's worth £13 million. But of course, we just signed him for the measly sum of 4.25 million. The biggest transfer in this playthrough by a massive amount, but the profitability in that deal is huge. Really, really massive. And that's one of the things I'm looking for in the summer as well, just to try and bolster the squad up a bit and look for players that we can progress on and maybe not have a big future for us, but players that we can make a profit from. And Arp, I really want to keep Arp for the entirety of this. Now, 88 potential Yen Fiat Arp has got. But, you know, if the right offer comes along that will benefit the club, then it does. Who knows? Griffiths finds Aarons again. Aarons finds Amaya. Oh, Arp! Oh my god, I tried for the cheeky lob with Amaya and it did not come off. But Arp was there to make it 2-0. Thank God for that. I would have been well embarrassed if I missed that. Good old Arp. I tried the cheeky lob by Amaya. Keeper just saved it and Arp was the fastest reacting man and manages to head the ball into the open net. That's his second goal in a matter of minutes and his fourth goal of the season now. I'll tell you what, if we can get up to like 8 or 9 or even 10 goals of Arp, that's going to be an amazing signing because it was only January. I mean, he must be catching up with quite a lot of goal scorers anyway, the way he is at the moment. Right, 2-0 Arp with 2 goals in 5 minutes. On for a first half hat-trick. It's a case of when rather than if. Yes. There we go. I've been pushing so hard for this, but we do get Arp his first half hat-trick here away at Burton Albion. It's amazing because Burton was so strong the first 20 minutes. Really strong, and we sort of settled into the game a bit more, and now, I mean, when you've got a 76 rated striker now, I think he is, you can just afford to be cheeky with these shots. And 9 times out of 10 they'll come off now, and we've really bought ourselves the league with big signings like this. And you know what? I think we're going to be fiercely competitive in the Championship next year as well. That's even before we brought some more players in the summer. But that's going to be 3-0 at half-time. There we go. Big, big win, that is. Big win. Get ahead of myself now. Here's James. Reece James's ball over the top. Looking for Aarons. It's a good ball into the middle. It's a Maya. It's 4. Simple as. Almost Route 1 style football there. But simple as. And Burton have just completely collapsed. It's Man City all over again for Burton, isn't it? It really has been quite simple for us today. Wait a minute, look, Amaya wasn't even... Amaya and Arp were both completely unmarked in the middle of the box. Completely unmarked. And there we go. 4-0 leaders away from home at Burton Albion. This is going to be a good one, this one. This is going to put us closer and closer to picking up the championship trophy. If I let the defence in, Griffith steals it back. Edwards. By Kubo. 5-0. We're siding out of this league and start. I think this league's become too easy for us now, hasn't it? I'd say our players are probably overrated for this league now. Our players were overrated for League 2, and their progression has made them too strong for League 1 as well now. I think they're going to be, I think they're going to be very competitive for the championship. I mean, bear in mind the sort of top teams in the Premiership, their players are 80 to 85 or 80 plus. I mean, the lower teams in the Premiership are sort of 75 to 80. Our team is low 70s already, so we are... I mean, if our team progresses the way it is, I mean, even ARP's already 75. If we keep progressing at our speed we are, we're probably going to be good enough to be in the Premiership next season. We could literally get back-to-back promotions. It's very realistic. Be interested to see what happens now. Since we won the Carabao Cup, does that give us a Europa League spot? I think it depends. Does it depend? I don't know. I think there is a Europa League spot for the Carabao Cup, you know. Which are just going to be for money more than anything, to be honest. James, great defensive work, getting that tackle in. And there we go. Full-time whistle. Whoop, whoop. There we go, another big win. A 5-0 win. Arp with a hat-trick, giving him his 3rd, 4th and 5th goals of the season. Like I said, I want to try and get him up to about a 6, 7 or 8 or even 9 or 10 goals. I think he's a very, very good because we only signed him in January. Now, what are we going to do? Now, there's 2 options for me here. I don't know how the game works, so I feel like I'm going to go for the first option that I'm pretty much sure about. So, we are going to... we are currently 10 points at the top of the table. We're not on track, apparently. Hungary... international offer is interesting. We made £10 million this month, this season even. Right, so we're 10 points up on the league, so we can win it. So that's 3. So let's go backwards. So 7, 4, 1. So effectively, I could win it in the next 2 games against either Plymouth or Walsall, depending on the results elsewhere. It's gonna be tricky, isn't it? You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just. I'm gonna play through, and we're gonna come back for the Bolton game. We're gonna do Bolton, Doncaster, and then we'll have an end of season review, and then we'll be ready to hit the championship next episode after that. So if you have enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next video in the Road to Glory series. Bye.